All right, we're back. Man, it's cold. Do a whole stream inside Emma's house. I'm a little bit of a chaos gardener, yeah. Trying to be more organized, but I tend to just kind of throw. It's just like a seed cannon, just throwing seeds everywhere, seeing what sticks. There's a little bit of order to the chaos, but yeah. I also like to let the garden develop a little bit on its own with allowing volunteer plants and stuff, you know. Like that mullein plant that was in the middle of the pathway, you know. Most gardeners would be like, oh, nope, it's not. It's in the pathway. Need to remove it. I was like, yeah, you know what? You can stay there, mullein. You can stay there. I need you. I need you for medicine. Okay. I can't believe how cold it got, man. That's crazy. Let's get back to work. Yeah, no problem. It's exciting. Still early in the gardening, but you can see there's a lot of stuff, a lot of life back there. So. What's crazy is after the ground gets soaked like this, and then we get like a nice sunny day, you see almost like huge development back there in like the span of a day, you know. Road warden. Stay in your tower and watch. Okay. No, we're far enough away, Jones. Also, when the river floods, it floods the Iowa side, not the Illinois side. No problem. Yeah, those Iowans always get flooded out. Like Davenport always gets there's like a baseball stadium right off of the river. I swear, like every year they get flooded. Usually it happens in the spring when well, yeah, it's kind of right now when all the water melt from the north starts to go down river. I always like to imagine it's like a battle between Illinois and Iowa city planners, like who can make their levies higher, so the you know, determines which side floods. Getting the shape honed in, that's for sure. Man, something about getting a shot of cold, brisk air, then coming inside and working. Definitely resets you. It's a good thing. Creates contrast, right, Clayton? Contrast.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey, welcome Raiders. Nini. Am I saying that right? Nini and company, welcome in. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining me. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is cnotbusch. I make one-of-a-kind custom sculptures, start to finish. We're working on Alduin. He's a dragon from Skyrim. So, kind of at the tail end of a large project. So right now we're working on his horns. And then we have to do the end of the tail, and that's pretty much it. Then we can do the base and start painting and all that fun stuff. The wings are already done. They're just off to the side. But yeah, welcome in. This is what we do here. Every day of the week I have a different project assigned and work through all kinds of different creations together. What was Nini up to? No one would let me know. What were you up to, Nini? Do correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Also sculpting. Oh, really? Okay. Do I already follow Nini? Let me see. Let me just double check here. Let's see. Raid. I don't. Okay. Well, let's change that. Miniatures, okay. I'll go head over to your Instagram. Oh, yeah, I see. Hey, cool, man. That's awesome. Give you an Instagram follow as well. Let's see. Check it out. That's awesome. It's really nice. Very nice work. That's in the early stages. Do you work with polymer clay as well, or are you using epoxy or something? I like the style. Great work. I don't know if I have. I mean, I have a lot of different things going on. I'll show you something. I'll show you guys some other stuff I got in the works. At least one other thing. Let's see, we got you guys would probably like the chess set actually. This is mimic. Grab the king from the chess set. Tomorrow, Tuesdays are custom chess set day, but let's see here. This one's in the painting stage. Hold on, let me turn off the filter. We don't have a painting filter right now, so you can't really see how the true color, but still got a lot of painting work to do in this one. How dare you pick favorites, Sereb? Shall be punished. Hey, thanks. I used translucent cosplay for the teeth. Here's the king. What do you mean I look good today? Oh my goodness. Isn't that funny how you can take any compliment and twist it into an insult if your mind is in the right spot? This is our knight. Here's the rook. You also use cosplay? Wonderful. A wise choice. We got the pawns here. Yeah, there's a chess set. These are our pawns. And then we got tower, knight, king and queen, bishop. He'll be sitting on a big teapot. That's the idea. There's just a little sample. We got a lot of other work going on too. We're gonna get back to sculpting Alduin here. Show and tell is over. But it's good. It's good. I'm glad you came in here because I'm always looking for new or other sculptors. I don't know how long you've been streaming on Twitch, but it's good to find you. Would I consider molding these works? No, I kind of stay in the realm of doing one-offs or one-of-a-kinds. If I was gonna mold something, I would make it specifically for that, you know. But most of the works I do are commissioned by people, you know, to be one of a kind. So I kind of stay focused on that as kind of my niche, maker of one-off creations. Yeah, almost all the projects you'll see me working on are commissioned work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. You have to consider the production line. I have the opposite. I have the freedom to just kind of place things however I want without any consideration of, you know, molding and stuff. There's definitely a lot that I do that I would never do if I was trying to make a production piece. Do you do all your own molding and casting in house, or do you got somebody else to do that for you? Alduin, the world leader. What a anticlimactic fight for me. I don't know how it was for you. I'm one of those people, when I play a game like Skyrim, I avoid the main storyline till like I essentially run out of everything else to do. So by the time I got to Alduin, my character was like super Super Saiyan status already. And I think I killed Alduin with like 2 arrows. Ploink, ploink, dead. Poor Alduin didn't stand a chance. Alduin sad. Yeah, I also killed the friendly dragon too. Stabbed at one shank with the dagger. Parallax, is that his name? Parallax. The dragons will be no more. They've been ended. The best part about a game like Skyrim is doing like modded playthroughs, scaling up the difficulty and adding all the functionality. Like I did a playthrough of like 300 mods, and man, it was so much more fun than the base game. I had it so you had to like be worried about being too cold and hunger and all that stuff. Hey, thank you. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate that. I could understand you. I'm not sure if you can understand me. It's the weekend of the 27th, I think. The 27th, 26, 27, 28 of September. Yeah, we arrived the first day, so it's like a half day, first day. Same with the last day. Get there Friday morning / afternoon. Check in. Leave Sunday morning / afternoon. Yeah, somewhere in the area. We don't know the exact location, but somewhere close to here. Usually there's no danger of flooding in the fall, so should be all right. Quality, net quantity time. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, usually conventions last a week, one weekend. It's pretty normal. $21-day trips. I mean, you could stay here. I'll be getting back to work though. Can just linger around in the area. Meet you for coffee or something. Oh, nice, Jones. We'll be glad to have you, my friend. Yeah, once we get a little bit closer, we'll lock in a location and, you know, figure out all the logistics for that. As long as you're already part of the Discord group, though, we'll be good. I think this year, the past years, we've been doing this place where people would rent kind of like their own cabins and stuff. And I think this time we're just going to look for one of them bigger Airbnbs and just do a kind of a group thing with an Airbnb. So, but yeah, nothing's locked in just yet. Yeah, it'll be something pet friendly. Yeah, because we'll be bringing any for sure. Our fallback will be just the place we've always been going to, which is more than good enough. You need to sleep, having a hey, thank you so much for the raid. I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good rest. Yeah, that'll be our backup if we can't find anything better. Something that checks all the boxes, if you will. So do you get the freedom to just kind of pick whatever cases you want to pursue there, Jones, or do you get tasked to certain, like a certain list? Oh, okay. So you're the multi-state case guy. I'm sure there's a lot of hoops to jump through when dealing with stuff like that. Crater Lake. I wonder why they call it Crater Lake. Maybe it's because it's got a big old crater in it. Rumor has it if you go down deep enough in Crater Lake, there's a submarine down there. Studying around. Ooh. An ancient submarine. All right, Skylip. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Like Stevens. Bought a new Corvette for his 50th birthday. He wants to go to the racetrack with it this weekend. Nice. A car guy, huh? New experiences and cars. Fast cars. Boy, those are two expensive hobbies. Dang. That's a bummer. That's good. I'm glad glad I've encapsulated the life of this creature here. That's good. That's good, Looney Lorna. Remember the good times. I think that's a good sign of proper grieving, is if you can talk about and share laughter about those that have passed. That means you did it right, I think. This one. Ready for the hunt. Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like with the wings here in a minute, so you can see the full picture. It's kind of the idea, though. Same kind of idea. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jones. Yeah, I really, I'm just, when I started doing this as a craft, I had an idea in my mind of what kind of work I wanted to produce. And it's like you spend a whole lifetime pursuing this like ideal look. I really feel like we've stepped into that, a big step towards that look that I've been after all these years with these last round of pieces. Storytelling and movement, the scenic bases, you know, all that stuff. Lights, effects, all kind of coming together. Hey, thank you, Batman. Yeah, I think Lavie Deluxe has had the same reaction to the whole robot class so far. You know, it's one of those things that seems really complex, but it's not. Once you get it, once you get into it, it seems complicated, but if you just follow the steps, it's really not that complicated. Brett, hi there. Are you streaming on Twitch? I'm not seeing any comments here on Facebook. It's a bit of a ghost town. Yeah, Facebook's one of my small. I multi-stream on a bunch of different platforms. Twitch is the main one, I would say, followed by YouTube and Kick, and then Facebook. I just get occasional comments here and there from folks like you. Hey, what's up, Lori? Speaking of which, hello, Lori. Do you mold these for a final pour or casting, or are these one of a kind? These are one of a kind. Yeah, so I do commission work for individual, private collectors and individuals and companies. And this is the finished product right here. So no molding or casting. Just finish sculpting, lock it in with baking, and then painting. I'm here all by myself. Yeah. Well, we went on a garden detour earlier, so I'm sure we had more people there, Lori, but we lost them during our garden detour. Yeah, hey, thanks for coming in and commenting there, Brett. I appreciate it. Yeah, my main audience is on Twitch, so if you wanna join the main chat, that's where to go. But I still see your guys' comments no matter where you're coming from. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look, you've recruited someone there, Brett. Nice work. Yeah, it was fun to put a face to a name there, Lori. Very cool. Mr. Jones. My main audience is at cnotcon. Yeah, we're all the cool ones. I've just been on Twitch much longer, you know. Also, Twitch is an environment of. I think it's just a better environment for my type of content. The other platforms are more geared towards, I don't know, a different watching style, I guess. More of like active watching instead of passive watching. Most people don't lurk around on Facebook and YouTube. Usually it's more of like an active process. But lots of people lurking around on Twitch, needing something to listen to and passively watch while they work or play games. Oh, there you are. Rot gut. Very nice. Are you into sculpturing? You prefer Brett or rot gut? Hey, Iberna. Do you go by Brett or rot gut? Thank you, Berna. Wed clay, okay. I've never played with wed clay before. I know it was developed by was it made by Stan Winston for the sculpting of the Jurassic Park props. It's like a mix between it's like a water-based clay and oil-based clay mixed together. Disney company. Okay, Disney. I've always wanted to try some just to kind of see what all the what it was all about, you know, why people like using it. Wed Walter E. Disney. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Disney clay. This is a type of polymer clay called Cos clay. It's a sculptable material that you can work with as long as you'd like, and when you're ready for it to be locked in, you cook it in your kitchen oven. And you can build it up in layers. Like right now, we're just sculpting the horns. We'll probably bake it again. It becomes like a hard rubber material once cured. This is isopropyl alcohol. It is smoothing it out. Kind of rounding the edges, getting rid of the tooled look. Oh, roly-poly.
Is my new friend. Her name is Nita.
Nita?
Mm-hmm.
Nita the roly-poly?
Yeah.
Oh, let's make sure you take care of her.
Little place for her to stay.
Yeah. Maybe get a cup and can add some stuff in the bottom.
I did get a cup and I put the water in it so she can drink.
Well, I mean, not too much water, right?
I didn't do too much because it was a small cup.
Like a tiny drop of water, or was the whole bottom of the cup filled with water?
The bottom was.
Well, Nita needs land to live on, not an ocean creature.
Yeah, but she needs water to drink.
I'm not sure if roly-polies drink water. They might get it through their eating. Well, let's look that up. Let's see.
Maybe you can get out. Eat it first in a plate.
Pill bugs. They do drink water.
And you can always lift it because there's an opening, so she can go out. And there's also, what do roly-polies eat? Do they eat like paper?
They eat like leaves. Yeah, use a cotton ball soaked in water or something.
Soap? They eat soap?
No. Soaked. A cotton ball soaked in water.
Soap?
You know, like when a towel is really wet, that's soaked in water.
Oh.
So like a cotton ball that's got water inside of it. Because if it's just water on the ground, then the roly-poly has nowhere to live, because they can't live in water. It's like you drink water, but you don't live in a pool, right?
No.
Right. If you had too much water, it's like the roly-polies living in a pool.
Oh. I'm gonna dump some.
Okay. She's gonna dump some out. We've saved the roly-poly.
Water is not that much.
Oh, it's like a little. Is that the house you're keeping it in?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's pretty small. That's just the water bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that should work.
And the house has shiny rocks to look at for that roly-poly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So roly-polies mostly eat decaying organic matter like dead leaves, wood, or fungi.
Do you have some wood for me? Please. I would like some wood.
Yeah, they eat dead, decaying plant or animal material.
And wood.
Right. Well, that's plant. Trees are plants.
I would like some wood.
Do you have a container to put this stuff in? Or where's the roly-poly now? Well, I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna go check out Emma's roly-poly situation. All right. Roly Poly has a place. No, it's called a pill bug, technically. Pill bugs. They're the ones that roll up into a ball if they get too scared. A land crustacean, that's right. Remember that next time you're eating shrimp or lobsters. Sea bugs. Wood lice. That sounds pretty, ew. Roly-polies are great workers in the garden. They're part of my system of vermicompost. Vermicompost is the breaking down of organic matter into food for plants using critters instead of heat. Traditional composting is you stack up different substances in a certain way with the right moisture, and it creates heat, and the heat kind of cooks and breaks down the leaves and the grass and all that stuff into compost, which is like a dirt material that's really nutrient dense. That's what a lot of people compost that way. I do vermicompost, which is you don't do any of that. You just let the insects break it down. They're like a little workforce. So roly-polies and worms mostly are what's used. Not vermin compost, vermi. I think it's the guy who kind of coined it. I know. Okay. I always thought it was vermin composting, though, to be honest. Vermicompost. German compost, yeah. Vermicompost is the product of decomposition process using various species of worms, usually red wigglers, white worms, and other earthworms, to create a mixture of decomposing vegetable or food waste, bedding materials, and vermicast. But roly-polies can be used too, not just worms. Okay.
Well done, brave hero. Your labor has borne fruit. Enjoy these goods as a reward for your dedication.
Hey, Korvik. Hey, thank you so much, man, for the above and beyond support at tier 3. Holding it down. Thanks a lot, Mr. Korvik. I appreciate it, man. $14 months, tier 3 subscriber. I do very much appreciate that. We got Wolfman, clean, healthy hair. Skull and crossbones, and unicorn horn. Choose wisely. Oop. Unicorn, okay. Let's see what we got. Brave warrior, may your sword be tempered with compassion and your shield bear the emblem of justice. Tempered with compassion. I'm hesitant to strike. Yeah, no problem there, Korvik. Glad you're enjoying the journey. And don't worry about the painting, just gotta keep at it. Those skills will grow too. Just like the sculpting. I had phases where I didn't like the painting because you know, you feel like you're kind of like ruining your work with the paint work. Ah, yes. Easy way. Oh, yeah? Look, there's some things that are like really a pain in the butt to use, but the outcome is worth the struggle. Just like using epoxy clay. Absolute pain in the butt to use, but the outcome is worth it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I am for reals. That's exactly right. The end product is worth the struggle. The biggest thing airbrush can do that regular hand painting can do, but takes a lot longer to do, is real subtle gradients and blends between colors. which is really nice when you're painting something like, for example, like an animal. Something that has fur with like color shifting, you know, like how a horse has like black around the nose, you know, but it's like really subtly gradient out. We'll probably use the airbrush when we paint the Minotaur. And also Morgoth, the smoke effect we'll do with the airbrush. Morgoth. Places, oh, like a environment design essentially. A level builder. That's funny. Yeah, I was always into like, when I was younger, I was into like you know, action figures and mostly monster toys. I had such a big toy bin full of all kinds of different toys, and when I got older, I started collecting Spawn action figures. That's what really, I think, that's like the real root of my interest in characters and stuff. Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I had a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff too. I had the submarine. I was always into like the monster bad guy characters, though, you know, like you know, Shredder and the creatures Shredder would make and commission to fight the turtles. Maybe a class in sculpting a figure you really like. I mean, I choose all the topics for the classes. I tend to choose things I enjoy. I did think, though, it would be good to do a class where I show you guys how to do a likeness of some sort, where we pick a certain character and we set out to sculpt that specific character, which is a lot of what I do here. Going through the motions of making a likeness as opposed to designing something new, which has different challenges and different lessons to learn for sure. What's up, Watermelon? Um, I've done it before and it works out sometimes, but other times the colors actually change, which is interesting. But yeah, like some paints, if you bake them, they'll all survive the baking. But some paints, like the hue of the color completely shifts or changes to something different after it's been heated up. So there's certain paints that are designed to actually be heated up, so maybe I would look into that. Like I think Creatix colors are designed to be baked to make like a really durable kind of coat. The baking actually like strengthens the coat. The wind is howling. Oblivion Remaster announced tomorrow. That's neat. Really? It's pretty cool. I never beat Oblivion, so that'd be a fun one to play. They had that co-op yet, though? Where am I from? I'm from the Quad Cities in America. A little area right off the border of Illinois and Iowa, next to the Mississippi River. The land of bridges and eagles. Yeah, same for me. I was so like afraid of the Oblivion realm that I would literally put on my boots of blinding speed and just run through the level and grab the stone at the end and not fight anything. They call it Quad Cities, but it's 5 cities. I know. Maybe they added the 5th one. I would run through the whole thing, not fight anything, and just grab the stone, and it would like teleport you out, you know? I'm not fighting at nothing here. There's like people inside out as loot chests. What the heck? Their insides are on their outsides. And it's a loot chest. Here's the reason the 5th city was left out. The same 4 voice actors doing every character in the game. Yeah, right. I feel like I've talked to you before. I think it's the best when a game starts like that, though. You're like some character in prison, and you escape like starting from the very bottom of society, essentially, working your way up. Another thing about it, Skyrim starts the same. You're a prisoner there too. Some mysterious character in the prison, you know. Follow me and I shall lead you to freedom. And then sends you on some epic quest. You are the chosen. It gives the old Aladdin vibes, you know. 50,000 plus tool strokes in a piece like this? No, not that many. I've tasked Bango Bongo with counting them. Where are we at, Bango Bongo? Currently? Oh, oops. Yeah, we'll start over. Try again. A blinging. I love that game. I love a blinging. The best game they've ever released. We have a blinging at home. What is your job, Bango Bang? I don't know if we've ever. What do you do? What are you doing over there all day? If you don't mind us asking. Clayton's curious. He's just too shy to ask. Looking for work. Oh, okay. All right. You're in the field of the arts, though, if I remember correctly, right? Concept. Was it concept art? A stock job. Stocks and trades, that kind of stuff. You know what the human's first version of stocks was? Let's see if you know this. Bango equals Bellathor. Cows. Livestock. Living stock. The more cattle you had, the more wealthy you were. And that's why they have that golden bowl outside of the stock trade center over in Beanstalk. Over in
the strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
The lunatics are raiding. We have come to witness the sculpting. Oh, okay. Luna Bloom? Is it Luna Bloom or Luna Blom? Or just Luna? Hey, thank you for the raid. Lunatics, come on in. I appreciate that. How you doing? Oh, thank you. We're sculpting Alduin here from the game Skyrim. Just adding all the texture onto his horns here. That's what we're working on, the horns. Once we get that done, we can do the tip of the tail, and then this guy's done after that. Hey, thank you. What were you up to there, Luna? What were you streaming today? Thanks, Karen. This? No, this is my actual studio here. See, it's real. You can touch it and grab things. Actually, this whole stream is just a generated AI. Someone just punched in Bob Ross sculpting medieval fantasy live stream. And there you go. Here we are. That's how it was created. Some guy named Carl. He actually owns the stream. Carl Cnotbusch, the real cnotbusch. "13 fingers is a dead giveaway." They figured out the hand issue. My hands are all like contorted and weird. I'm just sculpting some details here. Oh my goodness. I like to speak to the programmer. I'm self-programming. Anybody watch Black Mirror, the new season of Black Mirror? Throng. I'm just the essence of Throng. The Throngs made me. Alright, what was Luna up to? I was working on my first attempt at a self-portrait. Oh boy. Self-portraits. What medium were you using? Charcoal. Make sure I get you followed there, Luna. Oh, excuse me. All right, Luna, there you are. There we go. Got you followed now. Ah, yes. Let me see. Horror. Socials. Insta. Ah, yes. Why didn't I not have you followed from last time? Oh, I must have just followed you on Instagram and didn't follow you on Twitch. Oh, that's fixed now. So are you doing a themed self-portrait, or are you doing like trying to go for like a realistic self-portrait? It's me, but with robot arms and lasers shooting from my eyes. Nice. Oh, I see. Bunny you. Bunny version. For the great day of Ishtar, huh? Wonderful. Do it. Join us. It's a free resource available for all. All who choose to take action on their interest. The key to acquiring skill is to take action on interests. That's all you need to do. There's the Gremlin class you can check out. How to sculpt a dragon. And how to sculpt a robot is our current one. No try, no attempting, only doing. No do-notting, only doing. Dragon sounds fun. Yeah, I think the dragon's probably a little bit more of a challenging one. I don't know what, for the students that have done multiple classes, which would you agree that the dragon is a little bit more intermediate than the woodland gremlin class? Who needs savings anyway? To the sculpting store I go. Well, there's a list of materials in the general class info section. And depending on what class you're doing, there might be some specific things you'll need that I usually go over with during the class, so. Gremlin easier than dragon, yes. Okay, good to know. But if you have a high interest in dragons and you really want to do the dragon, don't let that stop you, because interest can push us past difficulty or struggle. It's better to do a harder project that you're more interested in than to do an easier one that you're not interested in. Gremlin, robot, dragon. Easier or harder? Oh, nice, MF Doomer. How about the robot? How's the robot? It seems like... Now, robots, mechanical sculpting for me is always not... It's never been difficult. It's just more time-consuming, which sometimes people lace difficulty with how long it takes. But to me, it's not super difficult to do. It just takes a lot of back and forth, a lot of time to do it right. Yeah, except for that. There's definitely a lot of uncharted waters we're exploring with the robot class. I'm teaching and learning at the same time. We're gonna have our hindsight moments. Full sculpt feels daunting. Nah, it's not. You got this. It's the same thing as the conversions, just more tooling around, more smushing clay, building the armature and the structure and getting proportions and stuff correct. These are all skills you gotta sharpen, you gotta practice. Metal tubing, infested waters. I'm just trying to show you guys how I do projects, really, and that's how it is. There's not always a clear path in front of me of how I'm going to do something, or maybe the idea I start with thinking I'm going to do it a certain way, and then when I get into it, realizing it doesn't work that well that way and need to come up with something else. It's just how it is. You can't always have a very clear prescribed path. A little bit of exploration is required on every piece. That exploration time, though, is almost like research and development, because you can take your findings onto the next challenge kind of thing. Just increases your understanding of tools and materials and what works and what doesn't. Yeah, for sure, Corvic. Like mini sculpture. Well, so after the robot class, we're doing a wall hanger pirate class, which will just be the head with a flat back. It's gonna be a very easy to get into piece. So we got something like that lined up. And also, I think next Sunday we're gonna do a Greebly class for the robot. we're just gonna make greeblies for our robot, and I'm gonna show the kind of the way we do that and the way we duplicate and all that stuff. Get ahead in life with cnotbusch sculpting. Get a pirate head in life. Ever dreamed of adventure? Sailing the seven seas, treasure and sea monsters? Get a cnotbusch pirate ahead in life. Join us. Join us for magical quest, magical adventure. With thrills and twists and turns. Anything and everything your heart desires will be available in this next class. We will promise you the world and deliver none of it. Alright, I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Rob? I'm back. Just had to feed the dogs really quick. There she be. I'm doing pretty good. Nice, Mika. They say that crocodiles can grow up to 15 feet, but I've never seen one with more than 4. Thank you, thank you. Probably was their miracle. Most of our soundtrack here is games. Actually, in fact, I think all of it is from games. The rest is German thrash metal polka. Yeah, right. Just for the evening streams. Banjo. Famous quote of the late great Banjo. He never was able to leave. And got stuck here his whole life. Poor guy. Got stuck in the cnotbusch bubble. Stayed subscribed for longer than 24 months. Ram Stoker. League of Legends Howling Abyss. I think we do have soundtrack from Howling Abyss. And the ranked character selection music. There's actually quite a bit of League of Legends tracks. They make good music. Said the airbrush to the hobbyist. All right, Corvic. We'll see you later, man. Thanks again for the support. Let's clean this up with some alcohol. There's a kit I bought. It was like $90. It came with 3 airbrushes and a compressor and everything you need, pretty much. And that one works just fine. I think something like that is a good place to start, and then you can branch out into something more pricey later if you find yourself using it more. And I can get you a link to the one that I purchased. That's served me well. I think with airbrushes, it's important to kind of start with something that's functional but inexpensive, because you don't want to buy something expensive and then just mess it up by, not taking care of it properly or whatever. Yeah, go right ahead, MF Doomer. Wait, are you? Hold on. I have to get you permitted here. Yeah, give me a second. Let me permit you. Yeah, well, airbrushes can be expensive, and you don't really know what you're looking for in an airbrush when you're just new at it. So you need to kind of get your feet wet, essentially, with something, so then you can accurately make better decisions as far as like what you want to get and what you're looking for with your airbrush, you know. So it's the same with anything like. Oh, thank you, Looper. Thank you. You got it. Let me check this out. Yeah, it looks good. I want to say I've had one like that before. An excellent workhorse, $40. There you go. Just need to get a compressor and all that, but looks like there's a compressor here for like $90. That's nice. I'm gonna save that to my wish list because it'd be nice to get something newer going. Master Airbrush G22 set is insanely good. Wait, is this okay? That's not with the compressor though. Yeah, definitely not. But that's pretty cool. Any alternative clay to use? Well, I mean, you got to use what you can get. You should be able to find cast clay in Belgium, though. Let me see here. Hold on, give me a second. I just want to add this to my wish list. There we go. So I have it. Yeah, if we go to, let's see, if we go to Cosclay's website here. Yeah. So Cosclay's website, top right corner is right here. There's a button, International Distributors. We'll click that. And these are all like official distributors of Cosclay. Belgium, right there. You got one option. So just go there, click that link, and get yourself some clay. Because here's the reality: all the other alternatives to Cosclay are the different kinds of polymer clay. But as far as I know, none of them have the flexibility that Cosclay has, and that's why there's not really an equivalent. Because even though they're both polymer clays, this stuff, when it's cured, is flexible like rubber. See, I can like move this around and it doesn't break. But the other ones, that would break, you know? So it's a huge difference, in my opinion. It's like, do I want to make something that will break when I touch it or breathe on it? Or do I want to make something that will last, you know? So. Hey, thanks, Big Daz. How you doing, my friend? That's why I'm reluctant to recommend other polymer clays. But obviously, you always have to. Everyone's situation's different, and you should just always be in the habit of making the best of what you have, no matter how much or how little. There's always a way to make things work. Just have to be open to it. Spare a coin for an old beggar. Hey, thanks for the coin, my friend. Alms, my lord, alms. Thank you very kindly. Yeah, sure. Sure. Just thinking of the hours lost to Skyrim, yeah. Yeah, you and me both. Actually, I could probably check that. Let's see. Let's go to Steam. I always translate my game time to sculptures that I could have made instead. Really detrimental to my gaming life. Let me see here. All right, Skyrim. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim. Oh, special edition. Okay, not too bad. 232 hours played time. That's like one. It's like 1.5 sculptures finished. Not too bad. What's my most played time game? It's probably still Chivalry. Chivalry. 1,400 hours. Oh boy. That's quite a lot. Love that game. Oh yeah. Yeah, same. I can't even imagine. I probably had quite the played time in WoW. I could have been years ahead in my creative journey as a sculptor, but instead I was farming berries and ores. Berries and ores. Foolish young cnotbusch. Oh yeah, it's doing just fine. It's part of the journey, to be honest, but quite literally gathering herbs and WoW as we speak. Berries and ores. Get your berries and ores here. uh, like a hot coal on your head. Cnotbusch's words of conviction. It burns the soul. Look, there's nothing wrong with gaming. I just went a little too much into the gaming and definitely wasted too much time. We all waste time, but it's just you have to have self-control to put limits. I think life is better that way. I think it's, yeah, at this point, I will definitely listen to the soundtrack more than I've played it. More hours, yeah. I treat that stuff like cake, essentially, you know. Cake is good, but too much cake is not good. Can't be having cake all day, every day. This is not good. That's a good. That's funny. Puts you right to sleep, huh? Get a nice soft toned playthrough. $10-hour Bellathor quotes on repeat. Everything's for sale. 10-hour NPC quote. You ever seen those videos where people, they take the like real life videos of people acting like Skyrim NPCs, and they put the like Skyrim soundtrack over the clip? That's so funny, man. Especially when somebody's like getting agitated all of a sudden, you know, they put on like the epic battle music, you know, like when the mud crab is chasing you across the plains. Like, why is the battle music playing? Who's attacking me? No, there's the scripted ones where they like intentionally try to act like Skyrim characters. I'm talking about the ones where it's like real people acting like their real selves, but like just acting like it's like when you put the music over it, it's like they act all weird, just like a Skyrim NPC. Like real scenarios where someone's getting like super agitated for no reason. And yeah, but I know those ones are funny too. Pretty much every Skyrim based video content, right up my alley. Hey, there you go, Pollock. Get to work. Reward yourself with some nice gaming after you've done the work. There we go. Much better that way. can have cake after you eat your dinner. But you must eat your dinner first. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? English roast. Roast beast. Mr. Sarab, you have been sentenced. A 1-week water fast. That should do it. Mr. Sarab had too many deviled eggs. Those are dangerous, man. I swear I could eat a whole platter. The deviled eggs. You smoked a turkey and made a roast. How long did that take? Like 2 days to smoke a whole turkey? Nah, I gotta get the mayo. Just get mayo made with avocado oil instead of vegetable oil, and you're good. Would you like some eggs in your eggs? Yo, yes, please. Would you like some lemon-flavored eggs in your eggs? Cold first pressed olive oil, good. Vegetable oils are one of the society's biggest hidden enemies when it comes to health. Stay away from the vegetable oils. Canola, soybean, cottonseed. Those are the bad ones. Don't do it. It's in everything too, unfortunately. Dextrose, yeah. And natural flavors. And citric acid. And maltodextrin. And red 40. Code pressed Crisco. No, Crisco is cottonseed oil. Meant to imitate lard. But just eat the lard, okay? Just have the lard. What an appetizing name to give something. You want some of this here lard? No thanks. No thank you. There's some names you're just like wondering why they came up with them. Another one for me, I think, is meatloaf. You want some of this here meatloaf? Just a big loaf of meat. You know, like a meat in bread form. Meatloaf. No, I don't think I will. It's really good, I swear. Give it a try. Meatloaf. I'll take the seed oils, please. It's vegetable oil. It must be healthy because it has the name vegetable in it, right? Right, guys? Super health oil. That's what we should call it. Totally healthy and not bad for you oil. Trust us, guys. Trust us. Extra natural flavors, please. I want to buy natural flavors in a shaker, like a salt shaker. Sprinkle on some natural flavors here. That'd be a funny idea. Come up with like all those ingredients that nobody knows what are, which are really bad for you, and just put them into like shakers like that, little salt shakers. I like a couple extra sprinkles of citric acid on my food here. I dip my fries in natural flavors. It's actually vegetable oil, corn syrup, and natural flavors. Thank you very much. Also known as ketchup. "100% tomato from concentrate, unconcentrated. Not from concentrate, concentrated." The amount of word games on food labels these days is so funny. That's a funny one to look at, is juices. The whole 100% juice, not from concentrate, and then like really tiny letters, from concentrate. From concentrate, 10% juice. Oh my goodness. That project had to get stopped and sidelined because we had some issues with it, so it never got finished. I had to make the client something else. Natural food, literally. Yeah, it means it comes from this world somehow, which everything does, even like bleach. Toxic waste is natural, technically. Everything's derived from the natural world at some point. Natural toxic waste is my favorite. Not too fond of the artificial kind. I've always gotten a kick out of the like packaging of like chicken at the grocery store, and how they put like 100% all natural on the package. So, like some sort of like selling point. Look, this here chicken's 100% natural. Well, I hope so. I don't know what else it would be. I don't want no space chicken. 10% water. Actually, meat does have a higher percentage of water if it's not air chilled. A lot of water weight. Some of that grocery store meat. Space chicken. Yeah, it really is. That's a good goal to have there, MF Doomer. Well, you don't have to wait until then. You know, you can start run a place with a yard and start gardening. That's what I did. Never had a backup through drive-through. Nice. Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. I believe Plato said this. Oh, you won't want to. We'll be cooking very delicious meals. You won't miss it. You won't miss it, Jones. Me and the missus take care of all the cooking at cnotcon. Oh my goodness. How do you like your grits?
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Hey, Mr. OJ, 140 months of continued support. Thank you very much, my friend. How you doing? Oh, spilled the alcohol. Don't worry. Caught it. Hey, Francois. How are you? 140. That's right. Not many 140-month subscriptions out there on Twitch. OJ is one of the fine, one of the few. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the single step and the right pair of shoes to avoid getting blisters. Yes. Indeed. Just got back from the DMV after only getting 4 hours of sleep. Oh boy. That's oof. That must have been fun. It seems like everybody... Is there like a DMV that everyone knows in their area is always less busy? I remember... For me, there was this... Or the town I grew up in, you would go like... Kind of like an hour one direction, and it was a DMV like way out in the country. It was like one person there, you know? I would always make the trip out to there. It was never a long wait, and the people were much more pleasant. The not busy DMV is about an hour from me. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the years. CDL. Are you back? Are you doing driving again? Occupational driver there. I thought last I heard you were doing other things. You been driving around again? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're doing deliveries now. That's right. Driving around. Could this be achieved with Dremel after curing? It wouldn't look the same. The lines I'm making are too fine, I think, for the Dremel tool to do. Especially when we go over with the alcohol and it kind of rounds everything up like it is on this one. It'd be difficult to do, I think. I'm sure you could create a texture or a type of effect with the Dremel, but it wouldn't be the same. It would be something different, which could also look good. Possibly. That's funny. Same crowd, yeah. There's definitely a different group of people, of humanity, that are hanging around outside at nighttime. Day walkers and night walkers for sure. It's like they wake up at like 5 p.m., start roaming around. Hey, Cordy. Thank you. I used to be more of a night owl when I was younger. I definitely am not anymore. Yeah, California night walkers are next level for sure. I'm sure you've seen some crazy things there, Mr. OJ. Yes. I used to ride the bus to downtown Denver almost every day. And sometimes I'd get on the real late ride back when I was coming home. And man, there was always stuff going on. It's like being inside of a TV show. A particular TV show. I remember. The local route. It's always the most entertaining. A particular unnamed TV show. Sesame Street, yeah. Yeah, totally. It's like a mixture of those two, actually. The day routes were definitely different. I would sleep on a day route. Probably wouldn't do that anymore nowadays, but back in the day I did. I slept on the bus quite often, actually. A light nap on the way into the city. Yeah. The best was when I would get out around like 5 p.m. when the express routes were going. Man, those are the best. There's like a couple bucks more, and yeah, all working class folk coming home from working in the city. The buses were nicer too, more comfy. And they would go on the highway and wouldn't make a million stops. But if you didn't catch those, you'd have to jump on the local route, which does not go on the highway and kind of zigzags through all the local roads, picking up everybody along the way. Those were the entertaining ones, that's for sure. Do those still run when they get a ton of snow? Yeah. Typically, yeah, I mean, the buses were always running, even when there was a lot of snow. Oh, really? Phasing out express routes? Bummer. Those were nice, man. You could just... It took the same amount of time than driving, and you can just like read a book or something while you're in transit instead of driving. And you didn't have to pay for parking or nothing. But that was Denver. Denver's a really... Well, was a really laid back place. It's kind of became a mini California after they were the first ones to legalize the consumption of a certain plant. I think before then, Colorado was pretty... It was like one of those awesome places that no one knew about. Unless you've been there. Broccoli, yeah. Cowboy toilet paper. The mullen. Yeah. Legalized mullen fishing. And everyone flocked there. All them Californians moved in and trashed the place. Made it expensive. I hear that too, yeah. Austin, Texas. Californians are gonna ruin it for everybody. I've learned they don't like snow or cold, so the Midwest will always be a safe haven. No Californian incursion of Minnesota anytime soon. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's right. You're planning on moving out here, weren't you? Do it. Yeah, but Utah's not really cold. I'm talking like real cold. They're the real bitter cold there, Sereb. The cold places that don't have mountains. Just left with nothing but the coldness and the flat ground. My cold isn't good enough for you? Nah, it's too dry. It's a dry cold. It's just like they always say, like it's hot, but it's a dry heat. It's a dry cold. Get your dry cold out of here. Arizona, New Mexico, yeah. No, thank you. It's a warm cold. All right, I think this is looking pretty good. Get this in the oven. That's quite a texture, but I like how it turned out on the horns here. Now he's got kind of like a secondary set of horns and then a little like a third layer too. So we'll do those and then the eyes probably in a separate layer. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Happy with that texture. Red Eyes Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, that's right. It's Charizard. All right. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there for now, folks. Thank you very much for joining me today. I will be back on this evening. Well, I'll be back on this evening at 6 p.m. Central Time, and we'll be working on Lizelle. Yes. Where is she? I think we have to duplicate her leg plate and then start working on other parts of her armor. Finish up the sword. That's all she wrote. That's it. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Thanks for your support. Happy Monday. Just a friendly reminder, this Thursday morning is Emma's birthday party stream. So probably the last chance to send something if you'd like. ! Emma. She's got a good pile of gifts, I will say. So I'm pretty excited. You guys have you did it again. You created a wonderful day for little Miss Emma. So we'll have everything wrapped and ready to go for Thursday morning. We'll do a birthday party, and then I'll be taking Thursday off, and we're gonna take Emma to like one of those fun kid activity places. You know, Chuck E. Cheese, but better. And then we'll probably go get some food somewhere and just take it easy, hang out together. But But stream will continue on Friday. I'll probably just be a little bit late though, depending on how late me and the missus stay up. So. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Who can we raid today? 5 years old, little Miss Emma. 5 years old. Crazy. If you can't beat them, dink them. That's right. I'll drop you guys off with Evan. Looks like he's drawing some dwarves. Oh, I changed my mind. We're going to raid Soldier Dude because he's sketching his robot for the robot class. He's already got one person in there, so. We'll get Evan next time. Let's go see what Soldier Dude is up to. All right, folks. Till next time. Bye-bye.